Can I be a chassid although I occasionally watch movies to relax?
Being a chassid is something which, on its nigla level, so to speak, is where a person, the Gemara says, a chassid is chassidim koinai, is someone who does kindness with his creator, goes beyond the letter of the law. In the terminology of Chassidus, the idea of a chassid is one who's dedicated to the Rebbe, and his life is led and directed by the Rebbe's precepts, the Rebbe's directives, and the Rebbe's shlichus. We all have struggles, though. God created us to have struggles. This is the fundamental point. As the Gemara says, Ein ha-Torah nitna lamalachi asharis. The Torah was not given to the angels. And as the Gemara explains, that the Torah wasn't given to the angels because the angels don't have a Yetzer Hara. So God does not expect us to be perfect, and God precisely does not want us to be perfect. He wants us to struggle, and as Chassidus explains based off the Zohar, that every time we struggle, and yet we refrain from the struggle, every time we hold back from a struggle, we actually bring about a great euphoria and a tremendous energy and light throughout all of creation. The whole cosmic creation is being transformed through my simple action of refrain from stopping and holding back from doing something negative. The power of iskafia, as it's highlighted in Chassidus. So a chassid is someone who's working on himself. A chassid is someone who is trying to achieve and strive to be as best as he could, fulfilling his purpose in life and listening to the directives of the Rebbe, listening to the directives of Hashem, and doing what he could to the best of his ability. That does not mean that the person is going to be perfect. It does not mean that the person doesn't have any struggles. It does not mean that the person does not have any challenges. Now, as to the question more specifically about the intentionally watching movies as a form of relaxation when I'm a chassid, here comes the question. Does a person think of themselves as being a chassid and seeing a contradiction in their being a chassid because they watch a movie as a form of relaxation? Is that a contradiction in itself? No. However, when a person really appreciates what it means to be a chassid, and when a person truly understands that a chassid is someone that works beyond that which is the letter of the law, as we said, and a person tries to strive for being ultimately connected to the Rebbe, then if a person is working from that angle and they know the damages and the harm that watching movies could do subconsciously and consciously to hold one back from being able to accomplish that purpose and that objective, then why would a person want to put themselves in that type of situation? Granted, you want to relax, but you could relax by doing something productive. You could relax by doing something that is helpful for your growth, not something that's going to do the opposite and the contrary to your growth. So it's not a contradiction of being a chassid in the sense of what a chassid means. It's more of a contradiction in enabling you to facilitate your ability to properly be a chassid. And that is more the question in this case as to whether or not being a chassid is someone that is someone that is trying to strive to be better and reach a higher level of connection and doing whatever they could to reach that level versus sabotaging that effort by not doing that, by putting themselves in a position where now they're going to be caught up in a very unhealthy or perhaps negative imagery based on the movies that is constantly flashing in their subconscious or conscious mind. So therefore the question is more, when I want to be a chassid, what do I need to do to make sure that I'm going to be able to facilitate and actually live up to being a chassid and not do things that are going to destroy or take away my ability to being a chassid? The need to relax, the need to unwind is very important. But finding the right medium, a medium that is productive, a medium that enables you to actually grow, and a medium that actually allows you to relax, but at the same time is not counterproductive, is more of perhaps the choice one should make. It's not a contradiction to being a chassid, but it's a contradiction in terms of not allowing you to perhaps actually achieve the goal of what a chassid is.
Shalom.